What's good, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy TJ, aka Twisted.
It's your girl do.
What it do, it be mother man.
What's poppin', people? It's that boy Champagne Vinny, aka the old man.
And we're the Let's Get To It podcast crew, and this is episode 4.
Episode 4, but episode 4 is is special. I mean, it's coming up on my son's 2 year anniversary, him being gone. So I figure, what, what, what a way to talk about him, his life, what he's meant to us as a son, a brother, a friend, a brother-in-law,
Come to
uncle.
shoot.
I mean, but what more can I say about him? I mean, I miss him. I love him. Still doesn't feel real.
Mm,
I don't think that I don't think I'll ever get over the feeling of losing him.
I don't think it's ever gonna feel real. Not with him.
Nope.
Nah, it's not. It's not gonna feel real. I mean, it's just if you knew him, if you knew who Vincent was, if you knew the type of person he was, you would see why it's so hard being on this earth without him. I mean, he was special. He was a lovable guy. He was a good guy. He always was there to help and lend a hand, no matter what. He was goofy. He was funny.
Hmm.
I mean, he had a laugh that you'll never forget, and a smile. That was contagious.
Yep.
That was my boy.
That boy's laugh was something else, man. You could be dead serious and he cracks up with that laugh and the whole room's laughing. You just can't help it.
Mm,
But you know that laugh, bud.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he does because both of y'all have it too.
Damn.
I mean, it's just, a lot of people, you know, say, hey, you get used to the feeling or it'll be okay eventually. Or like, and I always tell them, I'm like, hey, you might have lost family members and that's how it happened for y'all, but a lot of people don't understand that this was literally my little twin. I felt like he literally did everything I did. Listen, I got him in the same music as me, like sports. We play video games together. It's like every time I went to old man's house, it was just me and him always doing the football, staying up late playing video games, eating McDonald's. We did everything together, man. And it's just, when the day passed, it's just a whole part of me just left too, and just I will never have that void that I have missing. It will never be replaced again.
I guess what it was just a shock to everybody. I mean, you know he he's he's at his last the last chemo we ever did. But I mean, like before that, he had his X-rays and everything were fine. And his cancer was shrinking, and then I mean it was everything looked good, and all of a sudden just shock. I mean, I think that's what hurt the most is we were just all shocked. It happened so fast. I mean,
Yeah.
but like I said, yeah, I'm always going to make sure that his memory stays on, that he's lived, never forgotten. Just a lot of the good times that we had. That boy was crazy.
Hmm.
That boy was crazy, and
Yeah, at Twisted's house after Mardi Gras.
Oh man,
He's the only one that can drink with me.
gotta do it, bud.
I mean that's what he did. But I mean,
No, he's the
you
only
know,
one that could drink that shit. Uzo. That.
yeah, I don't know how he did that, but I mean, yeah, it's like I said, we could go on and on and on and on about him. But I mean, just like the love that he had for his Drewski is just unmatched. I mean, that's just something that I'll always miss. I miss that he couldn't see, my little squishy or my granddaughter Hazley. But we know he sees them. We know he's there.
He sent them. What are you talking about?
He would have just
Facts.
been. he would have just been one of them uncles that would have been like,
He
just like
was
on
that
top of
uncle.
them. That's what I'm saying. I mean, just can you imagine him with all three of
Hmm.
them?
He'd be like, "Bring me my niece and nephews."
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think so. I would think so, man. Like I say, I'll always cherish the memories that we have with that boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was crazy, but he was ass in video games. I'll never,
You know he's
I'll,
talking shit right now.
I'll never forget when he played with when we played with Weeby's ass. And we were playing Left 4 Dead, not Left 4 Dead. Uh, what did we play?
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. He was on the hook. He was like, "Forgive me, come out, out." You're not even going. I'm done. I'm done. He's not even going the right way. He's not even going the right way. I'm done.
He got so mad. Weeby, what the fuck are you
He
doing?
was mad.
I fucking said come get me.
He was fucking big mad at me. He was like, "How long have you played the fucking game?"
I remember every time he got caught by the killer, he said, "Y'all are ass. Y'all fucking suck. Y'all are ass."
Good times, but man, I used to get him so mad. He would stutter when he would yell at me. Talk
Or
all fast at me.
whenever whenever you would finally beat him in Madden, oh fuck you asshole man, you fucking ass.
Oh
You're
yeah,
lucky I let
I
you
beat
win.
him at it one time. I'm not gonna lie, I beat him at it one time, and his first thing was, what he told me was your ass, your ass. Um, you got bailed out, whatever he would tell me. He would tell me I'm ass, and he said I could never. That was in an old man. That's what he told me. That's in an old man. You can't beat me in a new man. How many times have you beat me? But he always said he didn't like playing me. He didn't like playing me in Madden because he know I was giving him all I got. He still beat me, but like,
Hmm.
I mean, it was a good time with that boy, man. As I just can't believe it's 2 years, bro. 2 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That that phone
Time is
call.
just a blur, but time is just a blur.
Yeah, it is. You as a dad, it's like, when you lose a son, it's or a kid. You got so many things that's going through your mind, like, you still always you're the father figure never leave. You always wonder if he's okay, everybody's all right. You wish you could do something. You wish you were there. You wish that he wasn't hurting. You wish that and I know that you know he's not anymore. I mean, I want to say that he's not. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I'm not saying that there's not a God. I'm not saying there's not a heaven. But I mean, as a
It's
father, you
it's the
always want to know that
unknown.
they're okay. Yeah, it's just the unknown that knowing that they're okay. I'll always feel that way.
Hmm.
But I know that he's with my dad. He's with my grandma, my grandpa, my cousin Jeremy. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
tons of family memories up there with Mikey, my uncle Bobby. I mean, he's it's like you hope and pray that's what all they're doing. You know,
Hmm.
Yup.
I'm pretty sure that Gito's walking up to Bobby and is like, "Damn, you really this short now?"
Facts.
Are we?
Yup. Little bitty dude.
Hmm.
I said 10 years later for my dad. That was just the 26th Friday, and feels like yesterday. So I know exactly what you feel.
Yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day. It's crazy.
Shit, I
That is crazy
remember.
that we all gonna go through it. It's still crazy just to think about it.
Yeah, I remember when on the way to the hospital, like passing through all the red lights and stuff like that. The only two stars we saw in the sky, two bright ass stars sitting right by each other. I was like, that's Papa and Gito looking down at me, I guess.
Yeah, could be. I mean, there's all. I mean, just like I said, I just get pissed off because he still ain't came to. I mean, people say ghosts are real. Like, what's this dumbass will come see me? I figured he'd be the first. I'd be the first one. He come and want to haunt or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? Who knows how that is once we leave from here?
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy, bro. It's crazy.
He'll show up one day.
I still think he hit my remote. I ain't gonna lie,
Can't find it still.
bro. When I left work, man, that remote was on my bed. When I came home, it was gone. And they're like, they move stuff. I always hear stuff that, like when they're around you, like they'll move stuff so you'll know and stuff like that. I mean, I've heard it many times, and I'm thinking, bro, like, where the hell's my remote, dude? I still can't find it to this day.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know.
He said, "You don't need this shit."
There's no telling. He needs to get back. So I'm tired of using the TV to turn the volume up and down. I just, that's some shit he would do to me. But I mean,
That's facts.
I don't know.
Said you
I know
gotta
what
get an Alexa bed to control it.
I guess I'm gonna have to. But I don't know. If I get that, he might mess with me and start turning my Alexa off and on. Then I'm really gonna be like, dude, chill, bro. You know what I mean?
I just wish a lot of people that don't know him could have met him because he was just the biggest soul ever, man. Like, there's some happy people out there and stuff like that, but man, that kid,
He was different.
he made anybody smile. It didn't matter who you were.
His smile was contagious, but
Shit, his laugh, contagious. Oh,
I mean, he was just, like I'll tell about like I described. He was just lovable, smart, genuine, always down to help people no matter what. Like he's there, no matter what. I mean, that's just who he was, And then, like I said, I'll never understand. I'll never get it. I don't understand why he had to go of all people. Him, like he had so much to do for this earth, so much to give, and like I said, I'll never understand it. It's not meant for me to understand.
Yeah.
I mean, God does things, His will. I don't understand it, but I mean, it's just something. It's life. I mean, a lot of people lose, kids, dads, moms, brothers, sisters. I'm not the first. I'm not the last. And y'all be on this podcast talking about me one day. Who knows?
No.
I mean, who knows?
I'm freezing you, bud.
I mean, that's just life. We're guaranteed one thing in our life, and that's we gonna die.
Mm-hmm. I remember being at his memorial, and Cece asked me to go up and speak for her, and I remember looking up for the first time and seeing how many people were there. I don't think I've ever been to a memorial with that many people.
That's the
Just seeing the amount of people that he touched enough to show up on that day.
Well, he had 2 rooms that were full.
There's no more room. There was people standing out in the main lobby area because there was just no room.
And I remember when he couldn't go to his barbecue benefit thing that they made for him. He was so shocked about the money he made. And I was like, bro, people love you, dude. Like you don't see that? Like all the people that helped to make everything go for him, his mom, I mean everybody.
That was like when we went over there before the barbecue thing, because I had that bake sale, but I didn't tell him.
Yeah.
I didn't tell any of y'all. And me and Meta went to the house, and I was like, "Hey, like I did this for you. We want to, try to help you in any way we can." And he was like in disbelief, like he just didn't even know what to say.
Yeah, that's the last time I saw him.
He didn't know how much he was loved. I mean, he didn't know that. Like he didn't know all the people that touched his life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they say you get to come back, and if it's true, like they say, you come back to your funeral, you wake, wherever it is. And I hope that he did get a chance to go and see all the people who were there, who
Man, I hope so.
We loved and missed him. I mean, just like his. Yeah, I know he would have had that big ass smile of his. But I mean, like I said, that's something that we won't know until I guess it's our turn. I guess.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing all them people, man, that's what really got me. Because like, went up there and talked, tried to at least. I didn't really talk, but of course, just the feeling of missing him was killing me. But getting up there and just turning around, like Hayden was saying, so many people, just couldn't believe.
I couldn't talk. I mean, I wanted to talk, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
I mean, what can you really say?
So, I mean, nothing. I mean, really nothing. I mean, I could have sat there and gone on and on about everything about him, but it would have just made it worse for me. So I would just listen to everybody's kind words, everybody to say from him, about him, and just I keep everything to myself. I don't really show a lot of emotion.
Yeah, I get
And
that
if
from
I,
you.
and if I do, I'm usually alone when I show my emotion because I don't know. That's just me. I don't I don't show my emotions. I don't let anybody know. You know a lot about what I'm going through, or if I'm going through anything, or I just keep it to myself.
Hmm.
It's just better that way, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how I do it. I don't
That's
know if
just
you
how
were.
you are.
Yeah, I don't know if you were like that. We,
Yeah, it's
when your
called
dad
being an
passed away.
introvert, but introvert.
Yeah, yeah,
That's me.
yeah. I don't like I said. It's hard to talk to somebody after their loved one passed away. Because I mean, honestly, what do you say? But I'm sorry, or he's in a better place, or things are going to get better. No, none of that. I
Yeah,
mean,
like there's only so much you can say, and what you can say, people don't. They don't want to hear that.
yeah, you don't. I mean, it's not like it's bad that we're like, but you don't want to hear the same thing because it's not going to get. To me, it doesn't get better. It's been 2 years, and like I still hurt every single day, every second of the day.
Hmm.
So I don't see how it can get better. I mean,
It doesn't.
you just said you live with it, but I mean, he's
And
lost his dad now for what 10 years.
Yep.
Does it get any better, bud?
Nope. It just hits you like a ton of bricks out of nowhere from time to time.
you
Mm,
just learn to
Um,
live with it.
yeah,
I
you
could, I could,
live and day goes on, and then you get a whiff of something or you hear something, and then bam, right back at you. But I mean, it's every day. Um, I don't think he's ever left my mind, my dad. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it just sits there. But I just do my best to hold on to the promise that till I see you again.
yeah, I know that feeling. I mean, John calls me every other day, and sometimes John's out of it.
Yeah.
It's just and there's some days that I can be at work and I can be laughing and acting crazy, and then I want to sit there and cry where I'm at, but then I'm just like holding in. It's just like just
On the outside, you look fine, but on the inside, you're fucking dying.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm dying every day. I can't. I got Haley too. I'll be driving home from work. And I just call her and I'm just crying because every damn song I have, because I like heavy metal, and damn near every song in heavy metal is just sadness. So every song, or freaking, whether it's Juggalo Homies or Mac Miller, something comes on, I'm just like, damn, man.
The reality sets in again that he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, when he was here, it was like we are always doing stuff and doing this, doing that. Now it's like I don't even want to go anywhere, honestly, to where we're always like Dave and Buster's. I don't. I mean, I'm probably eventually will go. But you know how hard it's gonna be if I go to Dave and Buster's, bro. Like we're always there.
Mm-hmm.
To the movies. I mean, The last movie me and him went to go see, me, him, and Cece went to go see Avengers. I remember. No. I'll take that back. It was Spider Man. Well, all three were in there. The Spider Man
Oh yeah.
home, whatever it was called. I remember he was so happy to go see that movie, and I was like, that was the last one. But I mean, it was a good time, bro. And then you sit there and you're like, you're never gonna get that again.
Nope.
I mean, I was around this kid for 23 years, and it was always me, him, and Cece. And then now you get to a place where it's like, I come home and it's just me, and it's like, bro, it's just unreal.
Is it hard for you to be around her?
No, I mean, me and Sissy, we hang out, we chill. You know, like I'm saying, we plan on hanging out this weekend. But with her, it's fun because it's like when me and her together, we talk about him, and it's like we remember all the cool shit that we did together. We're like Sundays were our major like meal day. Cece would cook, and we all sit down and we would eat in the living room. We watch TV. I mean, that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or whenever he used to work at CC's and he would work overnight, and me and Cece would go there and chill and sit with him, and then me and her go eat, and then we come back, pick him up. I mean, it was like we're like the Three Musketeers. We did everything together.
Before CC was me.
Huh?
Before CC was me.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we could go back to all the damn um, Modern Warfare 2 or COD
Midnight
game.
releases.
Somebody we used to go to a day what's it called, bro? I'm
GameStop.
GameStop. I mean, how many times we go out there? I mean,
I remember whenever they had the little tournament outside, and let's just say, pretty good at Call of Duty. And my brother, he was getting there. He was good. I remember that first time we went up against each other in the tournament, and I tried to be cocky and try to school him a little bit with a little quick scope and stuff. And he beat me, and I never seen that kid so happy. He ran back to old man. He was like, "Dad, I beat John." And the old man was like, "There's no way."
I remember that. He was so
You're
happy.
like, "There's no way."
I was like, what? I got out of the car. I was like, hey, hold on, wait, what? He made it to the last. He made it to the finals with him and one other guy, but I got cheated on.
The Pikachu kid.
Nah, I remember that he was excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's some good shit, man. I
I
remember
just
the first
remember
time
he's always just saying, "Wee wee your ass."
No matter what game it was, it didn't matter what the fuck y'all were playing.
Yeah.
He's always dogging on Wee Wee.
It's all good. Everybody carries a tradition, so it's all good.
He's like, Wee Wee, why you sleeping? I'm not, I'm up. He's like, no, you're not. 2 seconds later.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, it's he's missed. I hope he can see how much he's missed.
Mm-hmm.
Only if he knows that he's missed, man.
Like if
That's
only
why
people
that's why
knew.
this podcast exists. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah. I mean, shit, this episode we can go on and on and on, but I feel like it'd be a 24 hour long, maybe even more, because there's just so much we can talk about.
yeah. I mean, honestly, we could. I just felt. I mean, like this was something that we had to do. I mean, it's you know, I guess technically 20 minutes from now, it'd be 2 years exactly. I mean, not exactly. I mean, well, yeah, you can say it is exactly. I mean, I don't know the time that he really honestly passed away, but I mean,
No.
it's like I said, it's just felt that I had to get on and let people know, what's up with Vincent. Like he was, like I said, he was a man. He was King Vince. Come on now,
Nope.
it was King Vince. That's Geto, bud.
Geto.
It was like I was telling Bill earlier, that thing that got me, the Facebook memories. His last picture he ever took, and I remember putting in there my hero kicking cancer's ass, and then
That was it.
I sat there at work after I saw that post, and I was thinking, 2 years ago today, nobody knew that we had limited time with him. Like,
Mm,
it's like an hourglass. I see an hourglass just going, and I never knew. Nobody knew. And I think at this time 2 years ago, he was still here with us. And then 2 or 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, gone. That's all I thought about all day. That's all I thought about all day at work. Is like, we didn't know. You know, life is precious. Love who you love. Tell them you love them because you just never know. You
You
never
got
know.
to. Time's a fucking thief, man.
Nobody. I mean, nobody saw this coming. This was total bond. Like this was just wild. I can remember the doctor telling me your son passed away, and I was like, what? And I was just like shocked. But he was like, we got a little pulse. We're gonna try to do what we gotta do. But I mean, you want to call people, and first person I called was TJ, and I was just like, it was just crazy, man. Like saying like 5-10 minutes. I don't know. I don't really remember. He was like, your son's gone, and I was just.
that was the worst call I've ever could have answered.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I just get like in a total shock. Like I didn't cry. I didn't get angry. I just stood there. I didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. All I kept thinking was, like, I know what he told me, but then in my mind, I'm thinking, like what?
Yeah.
It's a feeling that you can't describe. I mean, I lost my dad. I remember how I felt when I lost my dad. I love my dad. And I remember how I felt when I lost him. But when you lose your son or your kid, it's a feeling that it's hard to it's hard to describe. I mean, I still can't describe it. It's just a feeling I wish on nobody to have somebody there for 23 years that was your ride or die, and it's like just, I mean, you think about everybody. First, I think about John. I thought about everybody. It's like, bro, like, like.
Well, I mean, as a parent, you never think that your kid's gonna go before you. Like that's not what we think when we think of how life works.
Yeah, it's
We
facts.
we imagine growing old and our children burying us and them coping with the fact that we're gone, but you had to go through the opposite.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man.
Like I feel like that night is just or morning. So we're playing on my head constantly over and over and over again because having my significant other literally waking up just bawling her eyes out, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? And then like just the way I saw her, I just kept telling her, no, no, he's not, no, he's not. Like don't you tell me that. And that phone call started going off, and she's like, you got to answer that. I didn't want to answer it. I was like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yeah, I had to call his mom. I didn't call him Jessica either. They called Jessica. I couldn't even tell my mom. I had to tell Tina to tell her.
Yeah.
I had to tell her. I remember telling Cece, and I was like, "We lost him." And she was like, "Where's he at?" Where they put him at? Last time they moved him around. We didn't know where he was. And I was like, "No, he's gone." She was disbelief. But I will say, to tell you the love he had for her,
Mm-hmm.
when
That
he
was
was
his
going,
soulmate.
when he was going through whatever he was feeling. Like I said, at the time he said he couldn't breathe, but it wasn't like he was freaking out. It was like he couldn't catch his breath. And he said it was just felt weird. But through the whole time, the police were there, checking his pulse, getting it, the EMS there. He texted CC and told her, "I miss you." And that was the last text. But to know that through all that, he thought about her to let her know how he felt.
Nope.
I mean, that right there just tells you the kind of guy he was. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he probably felt like shit. Probably was scared. Didn't know what was going on, but he still
He always put people before himself.
made sure he took. Make sure he let Cece know that he missed her. And it just blows my mind. It's just what I'm saying. Like I said, that sucks. Cancer sucks. All that shit sucks. It's just I mean, what can you do? People, he's not the first. You know what I'm saying? The last. I mean, people go through this all the time.
It's like we said, you just live with it.
It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Easier said than done. I can't just. I don't think I'll ever be right with it.
Mm-mm.
As much anger as I have inside,
Snap picture.
thinking about that. Willie, what'd you say, Malaka?
That's a bet. Sorry.
What?
It's like your vibing me.
What did you say?
I don't know. All I heard was it.
Nothing but sorry.
Oh, are you falling asleep, bro?
Mm-mm.
He's
You tell me
eating. What are you eating over there?
Eating a pickle.
Are you eating an apple?
He's
No,
eating that pickle to wake himself up.
I'm chewing
Hey.
one of my chewies.
You chewy cannot.
That's what Victor would have said. Chewy?
It's chewy.
Got him now.
No, from my braces.
You got braces?
Yep.
What the?
They're Invisalign.
Uh,
I thought you meant like just something about Mary type of shit. The way what's that?
Ben
What's it?
Stiller.
Yeah.
There's
The way Ben
something
Stiller-
about Mary.
Woogie from Warrington Eye.
Woogie Wiganowski.
Woogie Woganowski. But this is some shit Vince will be saying right now. Woogie.
Oh yeah.
Jack don't talk back. Shout out to Ben. Favorite actor.
Do y'all still have that video, Geto Leg?
The movie? Yeah.
Still have it. I have the video. Keto like the one that him and John made making them.
I remember
We're
when
gonna
you
have to
first
post
showed me
that
that.
on
I thought
the
that was
Facebook
badass.
page.
I will.
I still
We'll
have
post it on the Facebook page tomorrow in tribute to him.
it.
I thought that was like the tightest thing when I first seen that.
Dude,
Geto
when
Leg.
Hey, and the funny thing is this is the I'm dad of the year. I'm like they want to make a video. I give them real guns. The pistol they had, the shotgun, those are all real. Those aren't fake. They're all real. Like here you go.
That was funny.
Bullets. No bullets though. Did you? You remember when y'all did that, John?
Mm-hmm.
Or when y'all hit Richard? He was like on the floor.
The ketchup has blood.
It was Eco Leg production. Yeah. So in case y'all didn't know that, it was a production. We're making movies back then.
A short film.
It was a short film about somebody breaking into somebody's house and killing somebody. I don't remember. They're like, I don't think it ended anyway. It was just like a bunch of
it ended. It ended the way. Was it Nick? He died, and Richard at the end wanted to get revenge.
Oh, is that the way he looked with his
At
little
the
face?
end, he looked at the camera.
Yeah, bro, I'm just telling you, they used to do some crazy shit.
Oh, that was shot on a iPhone.
Shout out to iPhone.
Like the first gen iPhone.
Yeah, it was bad.
They're not sponsored with us, but maybe one day. Shout out to iPhone.
The effects were awesome.
Oh, yeah, man.
Geto Leg.
No, it was that it was a Facebook.
I thought it was an iPad.
Either an iPad or iPhone, but it was like the Facebook, like they came out with like some movie effect thing that you can just make random stuff, and we did that horror thing.
Yeah, I think it was an iPad.
Yeah, we had bandanas on and everything.
Hoodies. There was hoodies.
Hoodies.
What happened to
Yeah,
hoodie?
that was fun.
Bro, that's something they always doing crazy. They always doing crazy. I remember when we went to the emergency room and I thought I had a blood clot on my leg. I don't know what it was.
Oh my god.
Lady.
You had me freaking out, man.
Vincent was like, Superman here.
No, no.
No.
Uh,
Man, fucking Geto, man. Oh, what's that?
mm-hmm.
Definitely be in this podcast.
Oh, easily.
Telling we wake up. It's the Muzo.
Ugh.
To tell y'all, I can always say I'm awake.
No, you're not.
And then you be snoring.
Facts.
But like I said, no, y'all. This is just something that, we want to come on, let everybody know a little something about him coming up on this 2 year. I don't know if you cut on no dang 2 year anniversary or something, but I mean, it's just 2 years he's been gone away from us.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
just left yesterday.
if you're listening, son, I love you. I'm proud. We're going to continue this thing for you. We just want you to know we love you. Keep protecting us. Protect over the grandkids. Protect over your nieces and your niece and your nephews. Your brother, your mom, all of us. We everyone. Dill, all of us. Mother Chan.
You
But
do your
yeah,
thing, bud.
thank y'all for listening.
Burrito!
Love you.
Geto.
Love you, homie. Till we see you next time, bud.
Love you, babe.
All right, we out. Peace.
Yeah, fam. Peace. Thanks for listening.